need for Halloween. This is Haunted School, and welcome back to another video on the channel today, guys. And yeah, as this will be one of the first videos uploaded in October, this is going to be a blast from the past unboxing. And yeah, it's going to be one that a lot of you guys may know. And I've also had for quite a long time, but I don't have any more, sadly, at least not my original one. And I did buy a scrapped out pot, well, a fairly bad condition one last year. But yeah, this year, after I want to say about 15 years, I finally found the perfect one. So without any further ado, you can see a giant, big black box. Well, it's not black, but with a big bin bag over it. It's a giant box here. I'm going to go out and actually take all this off, and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, so here we go, guys. It is Asda's 2010 Wanda Witch. Probably one of the most iconic life sizes we've ever seen in the UK. And wow, this is the best condition Wanda box I've seen for a long time. Like ever since I've probably seen her in stores. It's just so good seeing such a pristine example of this props box. And of course, what we're going to actually see inside of it in a minute. As you can see, it has been duct taped around because these boxes do get a bit fragile. That's okay. As you can see, there's that side, and of course around the back, same sort of print, as you can see. In fact, so I'll go ahead and read it out to you. It says, Asda Wanda Witch, speak spooky phrases, it would say right there, motion activated, and it says head moves and eyes light up. And as you can see, I really do love all those little annotations, and you get a great picture of Wanda right there. And of course, this was the time when Asda did their classic mural on the box with their silhouette background with this haunted house, the eyes and everything. It's just such an amazing packaging. I think this is still, to this day, Asda's best packaging they've ever done. Like, they are coming up close with their Horror Emporium boxes. But yeah, nothing can really take back how good Asda's packaging used to be. But yeah, without any further ado, then I'm gonna go cut the top of this box, and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so box is now all the tape's cut on the box. So let's get this open. So let's have a look at this right here. You can see the body is sticking out right there. Just gonna move that, guys. There we go. Yeah, body's all sticking out right there. As you can see, we've got that's all in really good shape, all that fabric. Colour's all pristine on this as well, it's not faded or anything. You can see, all the parts are down in here, so I'm actually going to go get her out. I think there's a head in here. As you can see, this is how her legs kind of have to pack away. I'll show you that as well. If you remember my original Wanda unboxing from 2017, the legs were actually taken off. Oh yeah, here we go, is the head. Oh wow, that looks so good. That's a really good condition head. But yeah, I'm gonna go get all these parts out, then we'll go ahead and set her up. Okay, so guys, here are all the parts for Wanda. As you can see, it's everything you need to have a complete one. So right there, you got the body right there with legs attached and everything. You got the head right here. Got 3 parts to the broom. You got the body pole. This actually goes inside the body, it slots through and keeps it in shape. You got the base. This kind of folds and makes its own little structure. Got the adapter, which that right there is a 6-volt 1500 milliamp. So make sure you've got that, otherwise it could cause problems. And then you got the base cover right here. As I said, the piece that goes missing all the time. Scarf. Lots of cosmetics on Wanda, I must say. She's probably one of the Gemmy life sizes that have the most. Got the heart. Also this base connector pole that has the hole for the broom. And last but not least, you got the cape. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and set her up, and we'll have a quick little review of her. So here we go. So starting off our setup with Wanda Witch, you can see I've got the base slide down there. All you need to really do is get the front pole and attach it to the pole that's on the support that's towards the back. And then you're going to want to attach the base cover right there, stretch it over, making sure all corners are covered. And then you get this pole with the hole for the broom at the top. Just want to go ahead, slot that right in. So the hole for the broom's actually at the top bit. And okay, so the next bit, you're going to want to grab the body and also the pole with nothing on it. And you're going to want to glide it through the little slot that's at the front between the legs right there. And then there's a little hole inside the body where that actually sits in. So once that's in there, let's go ahead, put it on the structure right there, and she's all nice and stable. And now you're just going to want to attach the head. Going to undo the velcros at the back first, just so we can get the rubber skin or the neck underneath the actual outfit. So she all looks good and everything. And next, we're going to want to actually attach a cape. A cape has two little ribbons either side. You're going to want to actually tie that around her neck. I usually just double knot it and just keep it like that, so I could just put her head on with that attached next year or whatever. And then we're just going to want to attach a scarf. This is just a simple setup. Just tie it around the neck, up and over, and it's done. And it looks really good. And then we're going to want to attach the hat. It has two velcros either side, one at the front, one at the back, and she's also got a hair which you can style however you want it. And you've got 3 pieces for the broom which all screw together, and they actually just push and glide through the hole, and there's actually a cut out in the dress, so it actually does come out. As you can see, it's quite simple, but she takes up a lot of room when she has this broom attached. That's one thing. Of course, there you go, that's all in place right now. So last but not least, we're going to want to attach the hands onto the broom so it looks like she's actually flying on it. And she's sorted. Guys, so here is Wanda all fully set up now, and she looks incredible. Like, this right here just feels like a pristine example of an Asda 2010 Wanda Witch. And because I haven't reviewed her for about 6 years now, I think I want to give a proper review of her right here, just because. So yeah, starting with a bit of back history of Wanda, because those of you know, I actually saw Wanda in stores back in the day, and she played a massive part in me getting into Halloween, really. So yeah, in the year she was sold, my store had about 3 display models. They had one as soon as you go into the store next to the photo kiosk thing they usually have at our store, and then they had one at each end of the aisle. She was really amazing, and I was really expecting the butler to come back on that year. I was really hoping to get him and everything, but with Wanda being there, I was kind of hoping the butler was going to be there as well, which is why I didn't get her. But I really had the chance at the time. But yeah, now I've got her here, I think she's one of my favourite life sizes of all time, and if not my favourite witch of all time, in fact, just because of how special she really is to me, Wanda. And yeah, she retailed back in the day for £70, which was an absolute bargain compared to some of the prices they go for nowadays. The one I got last year was around £100, but she was in really bad shape. This one I did pay £180 for, just because she was 100% complete and just in brand new condition. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, let's get on to some other detail then, because like you really don't see all this detail on the newer props nowadays. So as you can see, kicking off with her face, this is one of my favourite witch sculpts ever. This is the Gemmy witch head, and it looks great. They modified it every year they produced her, but with Wanda it's a 2010 witch sculpt. Her skin's a lot darker green than some of the earlier witches. Of course, she's still got a wart on her chin and on her nose, got painted eyebrows and really cool looking yellow eyes, got a black outline around them. And detail around her mouth is amazing as well. Like, she's even got like airbrushing around her mouth to make it look pale around areas, and on her cheeks she's got little pink dots to make them look a little rosy, even though she has a green witch. And as you can see right there, her ears look incredible. Such an amazing sculpt that is, that mask. And her mouth can be repaired with taking the mask off. You do kind of have to heat the mask up, and then it will come off. As this is a vinyl mask, I think, soft vinyl, It's not latex at all, so this will never deteriorate. It's really good. Of course, she has this really nice long silver hair. It goes all the way around her head, and of course that's in really good condition. Her hat as well, it's got this really nice different patches on it. It's got this really nice orange velvet patch, got some cobweb material there, this little tinsel bit right here. Definitely can tell she's got quite a bit of character, and that little bit right there, which is actually embroidered. And onto some of her cosmetics, right, all her clothes right here. That's one of the big things about Wanda, is her clothes. Like, she comes with so many accessories like a hat, a scarf, a cape and all that. But a scarf is awesome. Like, it's just really nice mesh green material with the cobweb effect over it. It's really cool. And you can have it in loads of different positions. Like on the box, it's like the other way around to this, so you have that option too. Of course, her cape is one of my favourite parts about her. Look at that. You can just see cobwebs like shining out of it. It's awesome. And it's actually double layered as well, the cape is. Like, there's actually a black piece of fabric underneath to kind of make that more prominent. And her dress right here carries on the same sort of like colour as a cape. I like how it's blue from an angle and also purple from another angle. And right down here you have the green mesh material that's on the scarf. So as you can see right in there as well, she actually does have a little Asda tag, as you can see. Going on to her arms, I've got a wire in. They're not actually posable, believe it or not, but it's kind of just to give them a bit of shape. Like, I know Cauldron Witch has no wire in at all, but this has a wire in just to make her arms look more realistic when she's got them on the broom. Her broom itself is really cool. It's got some really nice wooden details on it. Look at her hands as well, they are really amazing detail. As you can see, they are green just like her face, and the fingernails are kind of just like claws as well, which looks really good. And you can also see the veins and the wrinkles in them just make them that extra touch of looking really realistic. Going all the way down to the back, you've got the straw bit right here. Still got the elastic bands on and zip ties and everything, so that's not going to come out anytime soon. And of course, down here you can actually see she's got a black skirt kind of down here, and also she's got her little feet. I want to show the detail on them. You can see it's got the same velvet material as on the hat. They look really cool actually, quite comical. And of course there's her feet, kind of made of this plasticky, it's a weird material. Then you got this really nice gold buckle that goes around the boots as well, and they've got little points at the ends. And there you go, there's the base cover at the bottom. Of course, hides all that frame. It is quite nice. Of course, it kind of makes the illusion of her flying. Of course, if you do see her on eBay, anywhere around 180 or less, I'd say she is definitely worth it. She's just one of the best witch props you can definitely get, and I highly recommend her. And yeah, Wanda, as you see, like with our heads positioned, you kind of do have to have her that way. You can't really have her the other way, otherwise she won't really turn up. That's what I mean by that. As you can kind of see, she kind of just looks that way. That's the way she's designed. Of course, it's nothing really wrong with her. But yeah, let's actually get on to her controls right at the back right here. You can see she definitely looks really realistic from the back. It's proper mannequin body. You can see it makes the shoulders really nice and broad, just as if she was a real person. So let's get to her controls. All you have to do, I'm going to put a cape over to the side right there and undo this velcro at the back. Of course, she has a switch where you can switch from off, which is actually the try me mode where you can plug a step pad in, and sensor, which is motion and sound sensor, so it's really good. And there is our adapter jack. It takes a 6 volt 1500 milliamp adapter, as mentioned earlier on. But yeah, there you go, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm going to spin around again and then we'll give you a demo. Guys, without any further ado, that's pretty much all I have to say. So let's give you all a demo of Wanda in action. Just going to flip the switch on her back, and here we go.
There's something spooky out tonight, and I think it's you.
got 4 phrases.
Have you come for a treat or for a trick? Yet another creature of the night approaches. Welcome to my home, my little victims. My little friends.
There you go, that's all of the phrases. I really love how fluent that head movement is, how it just works. It works so well with the up and down and side to side on this. And also she's got a really cool moving mouth and her eyes light up really nicely, which are really effective. And yeah, her phrase has actually been reused on quite a few props. So there's also the Wicked Watery Witch that was sold in 2009, which is basically Wanda with a tray. I do have her as well, I'll probably do a comparison at some point. But yeah, those two look great together, and they're both very similar props with the same phrases. She is actually about 5 foot tall. I forgot to mention as well, she is 5 foot tall and about nearly 6 foot to the top of her hat. So yeah, quite a good sized prop, and of course she is very wide, so she's definitely not a small prop, that's for sure. So I'm going to go through her phrases once again. I really love them, they're so nostalgic.
There's something spooky out tonight, and I think it's you. Have you come for a treat or for a trick?
She has a really good sensor as well, like, you barely have to tap her to get her to work.
Yet another creature of the night approaches.
And also there is the motion sensor, there we go.
Welcome to my home, my little victims. My little friends.
And that's really good as well. So that's pretty much all everything for this review of Wanda Witch here. Definitely, I've really love going over this prop, and I'll definitely be going over a few others, including the Asda Butler, Phantom Face Ripper, maybe Wicked Watery Witch, and a few others that I've been dying to give you guys reviews of, especially the Grave Ravers. These guys will be coming very soon. There is a certain one, which I can't remember where it actually is, down here, there you go, that's finally hit my collection. So we finally got all the UK Grave Ravers, and they'll all be shown soon. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Put in the comments down below what you think of Wanda Witch. Will you be getting her? Have you already got her? Have you got any memories associated with her in stores? I'd love to hear all that in the comments below. And in the meantime, remember, anything you need for Halloween, this is Haunted School.
There's something spooky out tonight, and I think it's you.
Okay guys, just to interrupt this video with a little repair clip. I have done a video on how to repair Wanda on Nostalgiatronics UK, so make sure to check that out. But yeah, I'm going to show you what actually goes wrong with Wanda's up and down head movement. It's a common flaw that probably most Wandas, the heads don't move up and down anymore, which is quite sad because it is one of her main movements. You see, this, you have to actually take the entire shoulder bit out of this body. But yeah, that's the main point is this mechanism right here. Simple spinning wheel right there, makes it move up and down. And what happens is, you can see that should not be coming off so easily right there. That came right out. That gear is split. So let me just go in that mechanism and show you the problem gear. So taking all that mechanism off, guys, this is just half of it. That's the part of the spinning knob. All of these gears look all good, no missing teeth or anything, which is really cool. But as we go into here, this is where the problem lies. You see that? Let's get that one away, that one's all good. You see that tiny gear right there? That one, you can even get a grip on it. That one is the back gear. There you go. So this is a 90th gear. It's the same exact gear that causes the Edwardian Butler eyes to go bad as well. So if your Butler didn't move his eyes, this is the problem. Her head turn and her mouth use a 10-tooth gear, so that does last a little longer. Fortunately, it's not split on mine yet, so I'm going to be quite wary. I would usually replace the head turn, but it sounds flawless, the sound of the motor does. So I'm probably just going to use it up until it actually does split, just because it doesn't really need a repair at the moment. But this does. Not sure if you actually, in fact, you kind of can see right there. You can see where it's expanded a little bit. That's a problem gear. I've got quite a few of them. You can find them quite easily on eBay and Amazon and everything. It's a 9-tooth plastic gear with 2mm shaft, and that will usually do it. Okay, so yeah, this is the new gear. I've just put it on the shaft because it is quite... Usually when you put the new gears on, it is a tight fit, so I just did it off camera, but that is on there now. What I usually do as well, if the mechanism does have some gear grease in, I usually just skip it off with a flathead screwdriver off some area that's got a bit of excess, and just splatter it over the gear a little bit, just so it gives it that nice bit of lubrication, and of course the movement is moving nice and smoothly. So yeah, let's get her back together, and of course proceed on with her review. Okay, so I've just plugged her in. Let me show you.
Have you come for a treat? For a trick?
Very nice and smooth that is. So yeah.
Yet another creature of the night approaches.
There you go, that's the problem solved.